Okay, I thought I would make another video for those of you who have subscribed to me on YouTube. There's a few of you who have followed along and watched what I've been doing with my '69 Skylark convertible, which I still have. I'm not letting that baby go, but currently it is sitting out here. I've done a ton of work to that thing, as a lot of you know who have seen my other videos, but I wanted to take a little break from it this winter just because I had been doing so much to it for the last couple years, and was just getting a little burnt out, and I wanted to work on something different. So I've always loved the 73 to 87 Chevy and GMC trucks. I've had a few in my life. I've had 2, 3, or 4 of them, I don't know. Had a couple 4-wheel drives, another 2-wheel drive, but whatever. I found this truck, which is a 73. It's the first year they made this design. It's a 73 GMC Sierra. I think they call it a Sierra Grande. It's a 3/4 ton. Found it on Craigslist and went and checked it out. I knew it was a little rough shape, but I didn't care. I enjoy working on it and doing this kind of stuff anyway. So I bought it. It was like $400. It had an engine in it, but the guy wasn't selling it with the engine, and the transmission was out of it. This is originally a 4-speed truck, 2-wheel drive. The 4-speed was sitting in the bed when I went and got it, but I knew I didn't want to put a 4-speed back in it anyway, so I sold the 4-speed. And I have a 700 R4 4-speed automatic, so it's an overdrive transmission. Something a little more modern than just a regular 350. I've been working on this thing. I bought it last August. I've been working on it quite a bit since, I believe, November. Got a lot of stuff done. Just want to make this video to show you what I've done. Put together a small block for it, another small block. It's originally a small block car. It had a 350 in it originally. This is just another 350. It's a mid-80s block. I believe it's actually an 85. I got it from a machine shop who I was going to have do some work for me on building the motor anyway. They happened to have a block that somebody never came and got, so it's a 350. It's punched out 60 over. It was already clean, machine work was already done, so I just got it from them. I put some dart heads on it. It's got the Iron Eagle SS Vortex style heads, which are from 96 to 99, I believe. They're the Vortex style heads. And I got a Summit aluminum intake manifold on it. It's got a Edelbrock 600 electric choke carb. Dropped just a stock GM HEI distributor in it. It's got an aftermarket crank. The crank that I had for another engine was actually turned down too much, and I didn't want to use it, so I bought a Eagle crank. It's just a stock type cast crank. Stock rods. I got some hyper-eutectic flat top pistons in there. I should be pushing about 10-to-1 on the compression. And I got a Comp Cams XE268 cam in there, so it's a nice cam. It's going to be a nice cam. It's going to have a little bump to it. You'll definitely know there's a cam in there. Just got some Hedman headers for it. Aluminum water pump. I mean, nothing real fancy, really. Got a Holley mechanical fuel pump. That's about it, really, on that engine. Obviously, I've gone completely through it. Everything's new and repainted. All these brackets and pulleys and everything I pulled off. I have a good friend of mine who does powder coating. I had him powder coat everything, and it looks really good. All the suspension is new, and steering linkage. got all new inner and outer tie rods, idler arm. I pulled the upper and lower control arms off. Media blasted them, had them powder coated. It's got new upper and lower ball joints, new calipers, new pads, new wheel bearings, seals. I mean everything, just to make this thing very mechanically sound. I just went through the whole thing. Obviously all new hoses, belts, all that crap. New shocks. I got a brand new exhaust system on this. Like I said, I got some Hedman 1 5/8 headers. I bought a Dynamax exhaust pipe kit. Try to get you to see. You can see a little bit up of it under there. And just some Dynamax super turbo mufflers. And they just dump out behind the rear tires. I'm not doing the frame or anything like that right now. I have been fixing some rust. This side I have just about all done. I've put inner and outer rocker panels on it. New floor. It's got a new kick panel on it in there. I'm working on getting new cab corners and inner cab corners on it. And I'll be doing the same to the other side as well. I'm not going to worry about the bed right now. I don't really care about that. It has a 14-bolt full floater in it for a rear end. Drum brakes, big ass drum brakes, but I'm pulling the drum brakes off and I'm actually doing a disc brake conversion kit, or just a disc brake conversion, so I'll have 4-wheel disc brakes all the way around it. It's actually costs about the same to do that as it would be to rebuild and redo those drums. So they'll have all brand new brakes on the back also. I have new wheel bearings and seals for the back also. You name it. So everything is going to be mechanically sound and work as it should on this. Not so worried about cosmetics at the moment. Also picked up a new heater core, new blower motor. I think that's about it. Got another, actually this truck came with new fenders, a new hood, and a new passenger side door. That's hanging up there, and as is the other stuff, but I also have, or had to get, I also got new inner front fenders, inner wheel wells I should say, and I bought another radiator core support, but it's a little different. The 73s and 74s I think are a little bit different than the rest of them. So I'm actually going to be using the original radiator core support that came with it, and I just cut out the pieces that were rusted out on it and replaced it with what was good on the new one I bought. So I'll make another video of that when I get that done. I also have to get a radiator yet. I found a pretty good deal on a couple aluminum radiators. So when I get those, I'll give you a picture of that, or another video of that also. But I think that's about all for now. I got still have a stockpile of parts down there to get on this thing, and I got a lot of work left to do, but I'm making good headway. So I'm hoping to be able to get it fired up this spring and putz around town and raise hell and have some fun with it. So that's all. Just a quick little update what I've been doing. Hope you guys enjoy. See you later.